Hi, good morning, and welcome back to Create, Share, Inspire podcast. This is episode 602. I'm Kristin Omdahl, and we're here live in tropical Southwest Florida in my beautiful backyard. It's been raining overnight, which is awesome for those forest fires that we've been having for the last couple of days. So everybody who wished for rain, thank you so much. I know we all wished for rain here too. If you're joining me live, please say hello. If you have any questions, ask them. If you want to share what you're working on, share it. That's the beauty of a live stream. We can all chat together. And hi, Lisa and Donna and Joe. Good morning. I'm not seeing. Hi, Lorraine and Christine and Caroline. Let's see, maybe. Hi, Nora Sue and Lorraine. Good morning, Donna, Shellbell, Judy, Grace, Carrie Mate, Patch, Patricia, Dee, Melissa, Lisa, Joe. Good. Hi, Joyce and Margaret. We have two birthdays this morning. It's Christine's birthday and Melissa's birthday. So happy birthday, Melissa, and happy birthday, Christine. Hi, Mark. Hi, Anna. Hi, Naomi. Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. I am still working on my sleeve for the Thalia tunic version of the crochet dress pattern. But that's simply because I didn't work on it at all yesterday. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Nora Sue. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Create, Share, Inspire podcast. This is episode 602, and we are live in Southwest Florida. Let's see, is that Donna? I couldn't catch. Not seeing that well this morning. Hi, Anna. Can't see the screen that well this morning. Hi, Constance and Joyce. Someone's saying there's so many hours in the day. Yes, if only we could have more hours in the day, we could get that much more done, right? I know that's how I feel too. There's always more that I want to do and more that I want to explore than I have time to do. And I know a lot of you feel the same way. And we still get lots done too. Oh, Carolyn says it's 2 p.m. in England. Wonderful. Great to have you here from across the pond. Thanks, Lisa. Yes, I have new colors to share with you this morning for Be So Sporty Bling yarn. Very excited to show you. And we worked on the color palette this time to have some combinations, so really excited to show you. So we pulled out some of the colors of the variegateds and made solids to go with them, and really pretty. So we can definitely start with the yarn. Be So Sporty Bling yarn is a number 2 sport weight yarn, so it's number 2 sport weight, and I have several of them, which means that any of the number 2 sport weight yarn patterns are easily substitutable. So anything in the Be So Sporty yarn family, all of those patterns, which there are tons of shawls and garments and accessories and so much, any of those patterns can be easily substituted with any of my number 2 sport weight yarns. The bling aspect of the yarn means that there's a ply of pure silver, thread of pure silver plied right into the yarn. They are absolutely spectacular. We do it in Be So Fine yarn and Be So Sporty yarn. We do a silver thread, and then we do a gold painted pure silver thread as well. The new collection is in Be So Sporty Bling yarn in the silver thread. And so I have a lot of colors that are still in stock from the last time we dyed, and now I have these too. So there's lots of ways to pick colors to go together if you want to do some striping or some color work, or you could pull in some regular Be So Sporty yarn and work that with the bling yarn. So many ways to combine colors if you wanted to, or just do something all in one color. We've got lots lots of balls in stock of these, so whatever you need, we probably have it. So let's get started. This, let's see, where was I going to start? I'm going to start with Meteor Shower. This is a brand new color, Meteor Shower. It goes from black, then fades to silver gray, a creamy white, a dusty pink, and then back to indigo blue, which is just spectacular. It definitely looks like a meteor shower. It reminds me of a dark black sky that fades to like an indigo or a violet at the horizon, and those shimmering stars just going across the sky. So incredibly beautiful. And then we created a couple of colors to coordinate. We've got the indigo and the black from the meteor shower if you wanted to do any combining of colors. So this is indigo, meteor shower, and midnight. How gorgeous are they to do if you wanted to do a shawl and just start on one end and end on the other, or do a top down where you started with one and faded from one to the other. You could start with one of the solids, go to the variegated, then end with the other solid. Just so many different ways you could combine coordinating colors like that. It's just absolutely stunning. So again, that's indigo, meteor shower, and midnight. After I show all the colors, yeah, for an evening wrap, it would be stunning. Or what about a motif project? Changing what round of each motif you did in the different colors, or maybe making squares in the different colors. So many ways you could combine colors, or stripes and varying the width of the stripes. Just so many ways you could work something like that. Oh, I'm missing a color. I didn't grab one of them. Okay, well, let's go back to Parrot. Parrot is really amazing too. There's a lot of really beautiful color blending here, going from a bright yellow green and then into a warm peach and then into a deep classic blue. Very festive and colorful and very summery and tropical. Then we have our beloved Caribbean turquoise. How beautiful is that? One of our favorite colors, one of my favorite colors, and I know one of many of your favorite colors too. This is Caribbean turquoise, and we have a coordinating color with it. This is coral reef. The other color I have to go with this is a coral red. Let me run, the coral red is a solid version of this color here that then blends to our brand new sunrise color, Sunrise 11, which has that coral red and then a warm peach and a soft sand, and then blends to this beautiful soft plum, which we have a coordinating solid for, Plum Blossom. And then we also have Peach Sherbet, which also blends with Sunrise 11. So Sunrise 11 has 3 coordinating solids. The coral red, which I'm going to have to run and grab right now, which has 3 coordinating solids, the Plum Blossom, the Peach Sherbet, and then coral red with this Sunrise 11. Then one more, we have, I know everybody's been asking for Sea Glass colorway, the new colorway Sea Glass in every yarn, and we have listened. New gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous version of Sea Glass in Be So Sporty Bling yarn. These soft, cool colors look just magical with the silver thread plied into there. So this is a pale turquoise and a pale silver, and they fade to cream in the center, and then with the silver, it's truly magical. So if you can bear with me 1 second, I'm going to go grab red coral, and then I'll open all of these up so you can see all the details. Okay, and I'm back. This is the new coral red. So it's different than Million Dollar Red. Million Dollar Red is a much deeper berry blue red, and this is definitely more towards a coral. Absolutely beautiful on its own, but then let's look at it in that collection with Sunrise 11. So here's Sunrise 11 again, and it goes from peach and sand to a coral red and a plum. So we could match it with plum blossom. We could match it with peach sherbet, and we can also match it with red coral. How stunning is that for a combination? Also keep in mind we do have patterns that would work for multiple colors like this. In fact, these are similar, softer, more sophisticated versions of the Majestic Skies motif crochet shawl, which was a pattern I did in square motifs where we changed color through the motifs, and these would be really beautiful candidates for that. Just so beautiful. And then the other color that coordinates with the red coral then is Coral Reef, which then coordinates with Caribbean turquoise. Okay, so now we'll open them all up so you can see, and I'll try to explain to you which ones are variegated and which ones are solids, solid to semi-solid. They are hand-dyed yarn, so there's always going to be some variation within the yarn, but some of them are more semi-solid and some of them are variegated. Okay, so we'll start with these. We've got Caribbean turquoise, and then I'll take request as well. And we have red coral, and yes, we have new colors coming in Be So Fine yarn and Be So Fine bling yarn too. And this is Coral Reef, which goes from like a Caribbean turquoise, fades to creamy white, and then back to that intense coral red. So this is Coral Reef, red coral, and Caribbean turquoise. And I'll set these back here so you can still see them while we go through the rest. Beautiful. Okay, next we will go through, okay, I put that one down. All right, so next I wanted to open up and show you Sunrise 11, which is just stunning. And you can see we have that plum and the soft coral red, some peach, and some like sandcastle type of a color there too. And so this one coordinates with the new plum blossom and the new peach sherbet. Here's peach sherbet, very soft and pale, and then beautiful plum blossom. And this coordinates also with, and I'm just showing you what coordinates close. What about contrast? You could go into contrast as well. And this is the red coral. But look at that, unbelievable. So we'll set these down now, we'll keep going. I want you to be able to see all the details. Okay, and then, like for example, parrot. You really can't see all the colors. When it's twisted, you really have to see it opened up. Look at how beautiful that blue is, just so gorgeous, and that shocking, it's like chartreuse and lime, yellow, green, and the way that they blend together is so pretty. And then it fades to a warm peach on this side. So I think this actually coordinates nice with peach sherbet too if you wanted. Very, very pretty. And then we have sea glass. Sea glass, which has a pale turquoise, a pale silver, and fades to cream, and that silver shimmer, just unbelievable. That's sea glass. Also really pretty with Caribbean turquoise. And then we have our darks, our new darks. We still have other colors that are still in stock too. These are just the new ones. I actually have a lot of colors available right now in Be So Sporty Bling yarn. So if you wanted to mix and match, there are lots and lots of options. I've put a link in the video description for this yarn and in the comments. And I think Judy's been sharing links too, so thank you very much, Judy. This is Meteor Shower, which goes from a deep indigo blue, fades to a pale, pale blush pink, and a silver gray, and then to black. And with that silver thread, it just shimmers like stars in the sky. It is absolutely stunning, like mesmerizing. I can't stop staring at it. And then we have Midnight, which would be the black counterpart to Meteor Shower, and then we have Indigo. Both beautiful colors on their own for sure, but also just gorgeous with Meteor Shower. So those are the three colors. Let's try to get them side by side. Okay, so we've got Midnight here, Meteor Shower in the middle, and Indigo on this side. So pretty. All right, so that's all of the new colors. I didn't pull all of the existing colors, but if you go to the link at the video description, you can see my gorgeous, clear, bright, and up close-up shots of all of the colors. There's lots of colors to choose from, and there's lots of ways to combine the new collection, but there's also lots of ways to combine the older colors with the newer colors, the existing colors with the new colors too. Yep, there'll be more Be So Bold, Be So Sporty Bling Gold coming too. You know, just we're working around the clock getting stuff made and new colors made and restocking existing colors. Just, you know, working on one yarn at a time, or a couple when it makes sense. Does anybody have any requests to see anything else up close or to see any of these colors put side by side for comparison or contrast? Hi Rita, good morning. Hi LaShara. But if anybody has any questions or comments or requests to see something, please feel welcome to share. I'd be happy to show you or answer anything that I can. And obviously I didn't see, there's a price tag on the bottom of my cup. Nope, it's not a price tag, it's an imprint. It's an imprint of the brand. Yes, yarns are still on sale too. So Be So Sporty Yarn and Be So Sporty Bling, all of my yarns are actually on sale. So yes, you can still get them at a huge savings. Bling Yarn has a huge discount right now, and it still comes wound into a center pull ball, and it comes with a drawstring bag and a pot of Wrapture, and there is free shipping when you reach $75 US in your order, or you reach $150 US in international orders. Automatic shipping applies. There's no coupon code required for the sale or for the free shipping. Yes, Mark, I'm notorious for forgetting to take tags off the bottom of cups. So you have probably seen a tag on a different cup. Yep, definitely. That is something that I am not good at remembering to do. Yes, Joe, I'm happy to make knitting and crocheting more exciting and more fun while there's stay-at-home orders going on, and that is why I've put everything on sale. I just want to make everything as light and easy as possible and try to celebrate the fun things that we can celebrate. So I'm trying to do my part too. Yay, Carrie's order's arriving today. That's exciting. That's why I'm working around the clock to come out with new patterns and new videos. along with the new yarns on sale, I just want to keep everybody as focused on the things that we can control. We can control ourselves, and we can control our creativity, and we can control our focus on positive things when we're being creative. And that's the way that I'm trying to contribute to making everybody feel lighter and better during these unknown times. We're going through something we've never been through before, and I feel like that's something I can do to contribute to at least offering a way for people to focus on something that they can control. Barbara ordered Mermaid 04. Wonderful. Yeah, in Be So Sporty yarn. Thank you, Lisa. Joe's got an order arriving tomorrow. Wonderful. You're welcome, Nora Sue. Good morning, Luna. Jane, you think my website's easy to order from? Yay, I've worked so hard on that over the years. Always trying to improve, but I'm glad you think it's easy to order on my site now. I hope it's easy to navigate, and I hope it's easy to shop. That's the goal. Thank you, Christine. Hi, Lisa. Yes, Barbara, orders arrive fast. I try. When there are surges in orders, obviously it takes me a little longer. It's the winding of the yarn that takes a long time. But it's totally worth it. I want everybody to have as stress-free of an experience as possible, and it is important to me. It is important to me to wind yarn for orders, because I know not everybody is proficient at winding, and I do my very best to try to eliminate that part of the experience. So it is probably where I spend the most time, to be honest with you, but it's so important to me to offer that service for free that that's why I do it. You're welcome, Naomi. Hi, Ricola. Hi, Anne from South Africa. Wonderful. I love seeing so many people from so many parts of the globe all come together over creativity. This is wonderful. Christine spilled red wine on her yarn. I did not see that email yet, Christine. Well, let's see, you spilled red wine on your yarn. How long ago did you do it, and what have you done so far? Because the most important thing is to get it in water. Kimberly, that is a very long question. I've been working on my business for 16 years, and I can honestly say nothing happens overnight. And being an entrepreneur is a very long and slow process, and it involves way more hours than working a day job. So make sure that you choose an industry or a type of business that you love and are passionate about at your core, because otherwise it will feel like torture to work so many hours if you don't love it. It's the best advice I can give to someone just starting out. Make sure you pick something that you are more passionate about than anything else. Good. Christine said she put it in water right away. Good. Okay, it looks like there's new people joining, so I'm going to go through the colors of the yarn again, but I'll try to keep talking about stains. What I'm going to tell you about stains is universal to anything that you're trying to get stains out of, and that is you need to flush. You need to flush the staining liquid out as quickly as possible with water. And then you need to get that water and the stain absorbed out of the thing that got the stain on in the first place with something dry. So it ties back into what we were talking about when we were trying to get the water out of our blocking items the other day. I'll continue this conversation in a minute. This is sea glass, which goes from a pale silver to a pale turquoise that blends to a creamy white in the center. And this is Be So Sporty bling yarn with that thread of pure silver plied right into the yarn. We'll just start from the edge here. This is Caribbean turquoise, which would be a semi-solid, and the turquoise is just stunning with the silver thread. Will the same colors? I haven't really planned out the new collection for Be So Fine yarn, but it's very possible that we'll do similar colors. It is. You know, there's a lot of factors that come into play. What makes sense, what kind of projects we make with the different yarns, but yes, some of the colors will be the same. This is Coral Reef, which has some of the turquoise and some of that coral red, and then it fades to a creamy white in the center, so you get all those gradients of the two colors as they fade. So beautiful. And then this would be that coral red. The dress I'm wearing is in my Amazon shop. Isn't it great? One of those everyday sundresses, and one of those simple sundresses you could wear every single day. And I do. You know that. I've been wearing these daily. They come in a gazillion prints and a gazillion solids. This is Parrot, which has some really spectacular contrast colors in here. We've got that beautiful classic blue, some chartreuse and yellow green, warm peach, and then fades back to blue. It's really, really stunning. Very tropical vibe here, and we're calling that Parrot. And then, so all of these coordinate and match. So I'll set these down again and then show you the next set that all coordinate and match, but we'll pick back up the coral red because it coordinates with two different sets here. So we've got that coral red again, and Plum Blossom. Just already that's beautiful. Even just the solids by themselves is so pretty. This is Peach Sherbet, which is a very, very pale peach, like a skin tone type of a color. So beautiful. Big, beautiful lace against actual skin. And with that shimmer of the silver in there, be just amazing. And this is Sunrise 11, which has those beautiful colors that we just showed, all in a variegated yarn. We've got the Plum Blossom, the red coral, the soft peach, and then some of that sandcastle pale sand color as well. And so these coordinate so beautifully if you wanted to combine yarns, or they're all beautiful standalone on their own. And then we have one more set to show you here, and that is Meteor Shower. This is Meteor Shower, which goes from black, fades to silver, and deep indigo with a little touch of a pale pink in there. And then the coordinating solids are Midnight, it's a beautiful soft black and gray, and then our deep blue indigo. And those colors both pick up on the colors in Meteor Shower. Just absolutely stunning. The silver thread in there just shimmers like stars. It's so pretty. All right, so showed those again. If anybody wants to see anything particular combined with something else, I only showed you like the matchy-matchy coordinates. I didn't show anything high contrast, so if you wanted to see something contrast, be happy to do that. Hi, Cynthia. Yes, if you're new to knitting, dishcloths are the perfect way to get started. Yes, just making swatches. Yes. Thank you, Sherry. Sherry likes the new Meteor Shower and Indigo. Me too. Thank you, Thea. Sabrina saw a photo of me with Red Heart. Yeah, I used to be Red Heart Yarn's video spokesperson a very, very long time ago. I don't even remember how many years ago. It was a long time. I used to go to New York and tape in their studio. Oh, it might be 8 years ago. I want to say Marlon was 10. I had to, I think I even had to miss one of his birthdays to go tape one of the seasons. But it wasn't seasons, it wasn't for a TV show. I was taping for Red Heart's YouTube channel. So I was taping, and their website. So, but yeah, video spokesperson, I think is what it was called at the time. I don't know, long, long, long time ago and long over. I've been the video spokesperson for my company for much longer since then. But isn't it great? I mean, this applies to all of us. Every experience we have in our life, we have an opportunity to use that for the next experience. Yeah, it was on YouTube, and I was wearing, that was my first experience with hair extensions too. The makeup artist there encouraged me to try hair extensions that day. Both times I went, and they looked so beautiful in, and I was so excited about them that he offered to make me a set and ship them to me, and so I said yes, and that's when all my hair fell out. Apparently, I don't have the right kind of hair to handle a full set of heavy extensions that are super long like that, and I wore them for a while at home, and it pulled the hair out of my head, and I ended up having to cut my own hair very short. That was a very humiliating experience. Yeah, very humiliating. And humbling, and quite a lesson in it as well. I really tried to learn how to embrace the natural qualities of my hair and not try to be something I'm not. So I did learn a lot from the experience, but it was a very painful, very long process to learn from. And long story short, I will never put extensions in my hair again unless there's some different process. I don't know. I'm 95% sure I will never touch an extension again. Never. That was so scary because I didn't know if it was going to come back. I wasn't sure if it was from the extensions or what. So, yeah. Yeah. I've tried to learn to embrace. My hair doesn't take perms, and which is fine now, but there was a time when that was a very, very bummer thing. Oh, they were clip-in extensions, Sabrina. They were clip-in extensions, and the clip-ins were too heavy for my hair. Yeah, it's back now. Yeah, never again, never again. But anyway, that's just a side tangent from those trips. I stayed in a little area of Manhattan called Chelsea when I taped for them, and I got to experience one of my favorite parks in the world, which was the High Line, which was the above ground train track that's been turned into parks, and I used to walk it all the time and look at the skyline of New York City and the river and watch the sunset from up there. It was just amazing. I did a lot of walking around the city when I stayed there. I love Manhattan though. I've talked about that many, many times before. I've been to Manhattan for work many, many times, and I love, love, love walking in the city when I'm there. Thanks, Kimberly. Yeah, we all have to learn what works for us over the years, right? And the best lesson we can learn is that we're to feel comfortable in our own skin and not need something else to make us feel pretty. And that was something that I had to learn a long way around. Yes, it's a great place to visit. Hi, Annie. Excuse me. Does anybody have any other questions? Yeah, it's easy to complain about fine hair. Yeah, but I'm learned how to work with what I have. Exactly. Exactly, Grace. Yeah, I'm not gonna say I'm au naturel. I'm always gonna wear makeup and do my hair. At least I think I am always going to, or at least right now. But no more extensions for me. I've often thought about making silly yarn extensions for your hair, like to add a clip of something here and then add like a bright color of yarn in the braids, like making crochet chains and then braiding them in, make so it look like ribbons, or even doing ribbons. I've often thought that that might be fun, but never got around to doing it. Has anybody else done anything like that? I bet it's a ghost town in New York right now, Kimberly. Has anybody done any embellishing in their hair with ribbons or braid or yarn? Yeah, you could do knitted I-cord, you could do crochet chains, you could add beads, you could do ribbons if you don't even want to knit or crochet, or you could leave the yarn plain too. But I've often thought about doing that and wondered if it would be pretty or not. Maybe a contrast color, like a bright color. I think that might be fun. But again, I haven't actually done it. Judy has seen it. Okay. Yes, I have had kits for beaded necklace. I do have a kit for a beaded necklace right now, the crystal chain necklace, which is beautiful. It comes with crystal beads and Be So Fine yarn. It's very pretty and very simple to make. Oh yes, I bet the train is very weird to see empty, the train stations, definitely. Does anybody have any other questions? Hope everybody has fun, creative plans for the weekend. Oh, that sounds cute. Ellen, she made yarn tassels for her daughter's puppy costume when she was little. I bet that was cute. Oh yeah, leather would be, strips of leather would be cool in there too. But I wonder if I would still need to worry about weight. Yeah, I've heard that there are better extensions too, but the other necklace chains that are out of stock, no, they're not coming back anytime soon. No, yeah, there's one of the necklace kits that we have in stock now. Judy just posted a link to the crystal chain necklaces. That one's in stock. The other ones are not in stock anymore. Great questions, everybody, though. Thank you. Oh, Carrie's son graduates high school tonight. That's wonderful. Congratulations. Thea's granddaughter turns 12 today, too. That's a lot of birthdays. So so congratulations to Carrie. Happy birthday to Melissa. Happy birthday to Christine. And happy birthday to Thea's granddaughter. And just finished the Fine Jillian Shrug. Wonderful. Kimberly's drinking wine and crocheting. Hopefully it's not anything too complicated. If you're going to drink wine, I hope it's a Zen project. Oh, I was going to come back to the question about getting stains out. So with any fabric, anything that can absorb a stain, like red wine or coffee or something like that, it's important to flush it out with fresh water. And when you flush it out with fresh water, then to take something dry and press on it with something dry, because the moisture will always be attracted to the drier place, right? So if you take a fresh towel and put it next to the yarn that's now saturated from all that water, it'll pull the moisture out, which will pull out the stain and the water. I've had incredible success over the years getting stains out of clothing and fabric and things that are porous, just following that rule. You need to completely saturate the item whenever possible or however possible. It's different for upholstery or carpet, but something that's like a fabric, like clothing, something that the water can flush through, is by far the easiest way to get stains out like that. But it's flushing as much water as possible and then trying to get that the moisture out, because the dry item will pull the water and the stain out. What you don't want to do is put chemicals on it right away. You always want to start with flushing with the water first. If that doesn't work over time, obviously there are other things you can do. People have had success with hydrogen peroxide and or drink red wine. Yes, Grace, drinking things that don't have color would be a great remedy as well. But when you do have stains, I think it's important to get it flushed with water as soon as you possibly can, and then try to pull out that water. No rubbing, no scrubbing, just getting that water pulled out with something dry. I hope that helps some people. I hope that makes sense. Sabrina doesn't see a price for the beaded necklaces. Did you follow the link that Judy put up? Because it's listed right there. They're $29.99. Comes with all the yarn and beads you need to make the necklace. And there is a video tutorial as well as a pattern, and those are linked right in the shopping page. Yes, Constance, cool water would be definitely the right one. The price is listed there though, Sabrina. Maybe you just took a quick glance, but if you go back, you'll see it's there. That's just automatic on a shop page. It's nothing that I can forget to put on. It's automatically put on there. Thank goodness some things are automatic. All right, well, so if nobody has any other questions, we can wrap it up for today. But if anybody decides they have questions later on, please always feel welcome to leave them for me in the comments. We've got all these gorgeous new colors in stock in Be So Sporty Bling. So many patterns to choose from. So many other colors that coordinate with these as well. So many different ways to shop. So many different things to shop for. Everything's on sale. There's free shipping options as well. If you have any questions, always feel welcome to leave them for me in the video description. I'm more than happy to help you when I can. If you like my podcast, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, click the red button. We'd love to have you come back. And if you click the bell notification next to the subscribe button, you can also get notified every time I go live or I have a new video uploaded. It's a lot of fun here, and we focus on creativity and positivity, and we would love to see you again and again. And if you have friends that might be interested in what we're doing over here, we'd love for you to share it with them as well. Let us make time to create, share, and inspire today and every day. Have a wonderful day, everybody, and I'll see you Monday. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.